Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're here, I think it's safe to say you're all about getting the most out of your day, right? Cutting through the noise, finding those real aha moments, and actually remembering what you learn. But all without feeling overwhelmed. That's the key.
Definitely. It's about quality over quantity when it comes to knowledge and personal growth.
Totally. And today, we're going deep, really deep, into something so simple yet so powerful, it can completely transform how you approach your day. It's all about those first few hours, your morning routine.
That's right. The foundation you build in the morning, believe it or not, can have a huge ripple effect on your entire day. Productivity, well-being, the whole nine yards.
It's like setting the stage for success, but before the curtain even goes up.
Exactly. And for this deep dive, we've gone all out. We've looked at how people throughout history have approached their mornings, what today's productivity experts have to say, the science behind why morning routines matter. We even found some pretty unusual habits out there, some things you might not expect.
I love that. So where do we even begin?
Well, let's start with the big picture. This whole idea of intentionally crafting your morning routine is not exactly a new thing, is it?
You're telling me it feels like people have been tapping into this power for centuries.
Absolutely. If you go all the way back to the ancient Stoic philosophers, they were big on rising early. They believed in using those quiet hours for reflection, getting their minds right, preparing for the day's challenges.
Starting with intention.
Exactly. And that idea, that intentional start, it's popped up again and again throughout history.
Benjamin Franklin comes to mind. What good shall I do today?
Pretty powerful question to ask yourself first thing in the morning, would you say?
Oh, absolutely. Talk about setting a clear purpose right off the bat. And if we fast forward to today, you see leaders in all kinds of fields, people like Tim Cook or Oprah Winfrey saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Their morning routines are non-negotiable. They're essential to their success.
It's like a common thread, this idea that how you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Right. And now you've got a whole wave of contemporary thinkers who've really dug into this. We're talking about folks like Hal Elrod with his book, The Miracle Morning, and Laura Vanderkam, who wrote What the Most Successful People Do Before Breakfast.
I love those books. Elrod Saver's acronym, silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading and scribing. It's so catchy.
It really sticks with you, doesn't it? And it gives you a framework, a starting point. Even dedicating just a few minutes to each of those practices can make a world of difference. Imagine starting your day with a few minutes of silence, just to clear your head.
Oh, that sounds amazing, especially with how hectic things can get.
It's all about getting centered, finding that inner calm before the storm hits, so to speak. And then you have Laura Vanderkam. Her focus is a little different. She's all about how high achievers use their mornings for growth, for those things that are important in the long run but often get pushed aside.
Things like exercise, learning, spending time with loved ones.
Exactly. It's about making that conscious choice to invest in yourself before the demands of the day take over.
So we've got the historical context, some key frameworks, all these interesting examples. But what's the science behind all of this? Why does a good morning routine seem to make such a big difference in how we feel and what we can get done?
Well, this is where it gets really fascinating. Our bodies are incredibly complex, right? And what we do in those first few hours actually affects our hormones.
Okay, now you've got my attention. Tell me more.
So let's say you start your day with something you enjoy, something that makes you feel good. That can trigger the release of dopamine, which is linked to motivation and reward. It's like your brain is giving you a little pat on the back for starting the day on the right foot.
Makes sense. It's almost like building in a positive feedback loop from the get-go.
Exactly. And exercise. That can boost serotonin, which plays a big role in mood and well-being. So you start your day feeling good, both physically and mentally, and that momentum just carries you forward.
I can see how that would have a ripple effect, like you were saying.
It's not just anecdotal either. There are studies that show people with structured morning routines report much higher levels of satisfaction in their work and personal lives. Like significantly higher. We're talking about 30% more likely to feel satisfied.
Wow, that's a big jump. It makes you wonder how much more we could all be getting out of our days if we just paid a little more attention to those first few hours.
It's a powerful thought, isn't it? And, we talked about some pretty unique approaches earlier. What about those unusual morning rituals? Do you want to hear about what people like Ariana Huffington and Tony Robbins are doing?
Oh, I'm all ears. That's the stuff that really intrigues me.
Okay, so Ariana Huffington, she starts her day with gratitude. It's a simple practice, but it's all about shifting your focus to what you're thankful for, setting a positive tone right from the start.
I love that. It's so easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and forget to appreciate the good stuff.
It's true. And Tony Robbins, he does something called priming. It involves specific breathing exercises and visualization techniques, all designed to get him into a peak state, both mentally and physically.
So it's like a supercharged version of meditation, almost.
You could say that. It's about intentionally activating your mind and body to perform at their best.
I love how diverse these examples are. It really shows that there's no one-size-fits-all approach.
Absolutely. The key is to find what resonates with you, what helps you get into your zone. That's what makes a morning routine truly powerful. It's personal.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've looked at history, different frameworks, the science behind it all, and some pretty inspiring examples. But let's get down to brass tacks. What are some actionable tips, things our listeners can start doing tomorrow morning to build a better routine?
Well, based on everything we've discussed, there are 5 things I would definitely recommend trying. First, plan your day the night before.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of this one. It's like giving future you a head start.
Right. And it cuts down on decision fatigue in the morning. You can lay out your clothes, pack your lunch, even just jot down your top 3 priorities for the day. It makes a world of difference.
It really does. What's number 2?
Aim to wake up around the same time each day. Consistency is key here. It helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which is your body's natural sleep-wake cycle.
I know. That weekend sleep-in is so tempting.
I hear you. It's all about finding a balance, but that regularity really pays off in terms of energy levels and alertness.
Okay, so consistent wake-up times. What's next?
Number 3, move your body. It doesn't have to be an intense workout. It could be stretching, a short walk, some yoga, anything to get your blood flowing and endorphins pumping.
Waking up the body and the mind.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Number 4, carve out some time for mindfulness or meditation. Even 5 or 10 minutes can make a difference.
I've heard so many good things about meditation.
It's amazing for focus and stress reduction. There are tons of great guided meditation apps out there if you're not sure where to start.
And the final tip.
Hydrate. Drink a big glass of water as soon as you wake up. It jumpstarts your metabolism and helps your body flush out toxins.
Simple but effective. I like it. Now, you also mentioned some outside-the-box ideas, things that are a little less conventional. Let's hear those.
These might not be for everyone, but they can be really powerful if they resonate with you. The first one is called Morning Pages. It comes from Julia Cameron's book, The Artist's Way.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What's it all about?
Basically, you just write 3 pages, longhand, stream of consciousness. It's not about creating a masterpiece. It's about getting everything out of your head, clearing the mental clutter.
It's like a brain dump, but on paper.
Exactly. And it can be surprisingly freeing, not to mention creatively stimulating. The other idea is creating a morning playlist. Choose music that energizes you, inspires you, sets a positive vibe for your day.
Oh, I love this one. Music has such a huge impact on my mood.
It's so powerful, right? It can really shape your entire mindset.
Okay, so we've covered a lot. What's the one big takeaway, the core principle we should all remember when it comes to crafting our own morning routines?
The key is intention. A powerful morning routine is one that's designed to prepare your mind and body for the day in a way that aligns with your goals and values. It's not about following someone else's recipe. It's about finding what works for you.
It's about taking ownership of your day, starting it on your terms.
Exactly. And remember, the most effective morning habits are the ones that fit seamlessly into your life. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try different things, see what sticks.
Play around with it until you find that sweet spot.
Precisely. And here's a final thought for you to ponder. What if even a small intentional shift in your morning could create a ripple effect of positive change throughout your entire day? What one thing could you do tomorrow morning to set that ripple in motion?
That's a great question. It really makes you think. Well, on that note, thanks for joining us for another deep dive. Until next time, keep those aha moments coming.